Alright, so in this video I wanted to show you guys my latest pickup that I ended up getting from StockX. I bought these before Virgil Abloh's untimely death, and it's just so crazy to think about. I've said it probably, I'm sure, like most of you guys out, like 5, 6, 7 times a day out loud. Like, I can't believe he's gone. Like, I can't believe somebody that young and somebody that talented is just gone all of a sudden. Any which way, it's really tragic, but it's a good reminder to us to have some sort of a sense of mortality, which is sometimes lost in translation in this kind of digital age. I think it's really important to make sure that you let your parents and your families and your friends know that you care about them. There's never going to be the wrong time to tell them that. However, if you just wait around too long, they'll never really know. So it's like, I know it's a little bit odd for me to bring this up in the video, but it's just one of those things that I've been thinking about. And literally the day he passed away is the day that I got these in the mail. I posted it on Twitter, like it's literally as soon as I got them delivered to the house. It's just crazy, man, and it's just really unfortunate. But I do want to give you guys a look at this pair of sneakers regardless. This is a sneaker channel, and I want to keep things moving in the sneaker direction. This is a look at the Air Jordan 2 Off-White collaboration with Virgil Abloh. And I think it's fair to say that this is one of the most talked about Jordan collaborations to date. It's a really bold choice to do a collaboration on such a loved and hated model, depending on which side of the fence you were on previous to this release. But one step further, this is a low top version, which got way less shine than even the mid top version. So it was a really bold move, and I think it definitely paid off. Obviously, in light of the tragic events, people are crazy out there and doing the scalper things and raising the prices, similar to what happened with Kobe's untimely death. It's just really unfortunate to see, and I know that's going to be the #1 comment for people just saying, like, you know, and I saw this on Twitter, they're like, I never had a pair of Off-White sneakers, and now the scalpers have made it absolutely impossible. Which, you know, it sucks, but this is not just Virgil's fault. Like, this is Nike's business model. This is exactly what they do with hype sneakers. So they try to have a really hype collaboration, and then they have like the tiered down version that they try to make more available to the masses, which I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of Air Jordan 2s in 2022. Anyway, I wanted to take the other one out. It's pretty cool. First of all, the packaging of these things are rad. It's individually packaged, as you can see here, with the Off-White package. And then on the inside, it has a kind of a wax paper. This wax paper does have like a Jordan logo and Off-White branding on it. I wanted to take all the paper out, though, to look at this box. It's pretty crazy. I like that the whole bottom half is plastic. You have the little holes on the top and the sides that we've grown to know from his collaborations. And then it has the Air Jordan Wings logo on the top. The inside is clear plastic, and so just the box top is basically the cardboard. You do have the sticker in the front, and it does say Air Jordan 2 Retro Low SP, and the price point on these are $250 retail. I actually went with a size 9 instead of a 9.5 because at the time, these were actually a lot cheaper than the 9.5. I'm typically a 9.5, but I can squeeze into a 9. The reason why I wanted to do it is, again, the price point, and so I actually got these for $630, which is honestly sitting right around half of the price that they're worth now. So the price of these actually almost doubled since his passing, which is just, again, I don't even want to talk about it. It's frustrating to see nonetheless. But this is the colorway that I wanted. I wanted that true, like, original, like, Chicago vibes colorway. You know, the concept of these things are just nuts. It's just so out of the box to have something that is, like, reconstructed like this midsole has been done. And, you know, I think it's fair to say that Virgil Abloh, it's one of the things that I like most about him is he's caught so much flack for his designs, that they were unoriginal, and, you know, all these different things about his visions and what he's creating. He's had so much flack, but at the same time, it didn't hold him down from innovating more and more. And I think that it's something that long-term, obviously the people, the naysayers, are going to grow to appreciate what he ended up doing. And it's really unfortunate in the timing because it looks like he has a lot of other cool things in the works. Obviously, the Air Jordan 4s, I'm imagining, will still come out in the bread colorway. And then the Air Force 1s, the LV collaborations, like, I don't know, people are going to go nuts for all that stuff now. But at the end of the day, his vision for what he's created was very, very different. So I love the concept of the midsole.
If you pulled the AJ2 out of a time capsule, what would it look like naturally?
The idea itself was incredibly difficult, and we tried so many different things. We were able to take an old archive sample that MJ actually interacted with and signed. The crumbling midsole is gone, so we had to take a 3-dimensional scan. We then took that information to create a new piece, would then mold over it. So this is the skeletal piece that came from the scan of the original shoe. All of the cracks and crevices are real.
You have a leather vamp, the off-white laces.
You have just a very radical difference in the left cracking that you do on the right, which is inherent to what would happen in real life.
And I like that each shoe actually shows different wear patterns on each midsole. The details on the midsole are definitely appreciated. I really like what they did. It's really cool to see the clear, like shoe goo almost type vibes to fill in the gaps, but it's not 100% perfect either. There's some parts of it where there's like little nicks that are cut out, like right here and here on the inside of the shoe right here. It's pretty cool because it's not like just a painted on effect. They actually reconstructed a midsole to be able to make these happen. And I think that and the vintage thing is just really super in right now. And I love the idea that they took these from the archives. The reason why his signature is here is because Michael Jordan actually had the signature on the archived pair, which again just adds to the story even more about these and lets people appreciate what was created that much more. Now it looks fairly similar to like an Air Jordan 2, but you do have his little touches to the shoe as well. You can see the raw edge around the collar, which is something that he's done since the ones. And then you also have the raw edge around the tongue. You have the off-white branding on the inside of the shoe right here, and it'll never get old seeing Beaverton, Oregon. That's actually the city that I went to high school in, and I grew up near Nike headquarters, so it's always fun to see that. You also do have the off-white branding on the laces that we've come accustomed to as well, and of course the hang tag. The overall design and colorway of this one I think is just done really tastefully. The one thing that if I had to criticize these a little bit, the only thing I would say is the leather is just, it's very McDonald's-y. It feels a little bit more premium, I guess, than a normal pair. But at the end of the day, it doesn't appear to be very good leather for that $250 price point. You know, the Air Jordan 2s are supposedly the ones that used Italian leather when they created them back in the day. I really wish they would have taken and made these like crazy luxe leather. Like I remember a pair of Air Force One Luxes that I had back in the day. I got them from the Nike outlets. They were just insane. I think the retail was $2 something on those ones, or maybe even more back then. But the leather quality on those were nuts. I would have been cool to be able to see something, I guess, equivalent to that. You guys leave a comment in the comment section if you guys have a pair or not. How do you guys think the leather quality is on these? I just think it's okay. I wish they could have done something a little bit better. Oh, nice. I didn't see that you had two actually sets of laces. Of course, you have a cream set of laces, and then you do have a red set of laces as well, along with the black. I don't know which ones would go best with here. Honestly, I think the black ones look the best, but the cream ones could be a nice little addition as well. So with the proper storytelling behind the off-white Air Jordan 2s, you learn to appreciate Virgil's vision a little bit better, and I think that what he delivered here was pretty cool. This is the beginning wave of the Air Jordan 2s, and this is the colorway that I wanted since obviously the Chicago vibes to it. Have I had Air Jordan 2s in the past? I've had quite a few of them in the past. I had the Chicago colorway, I had the Countdown Pack, I had the Just Dawn colorway. The Bin Air Jordan 2s is another pair that I've always wanted, as well as, of course, the M&M 2s. And I do have these Air Jordan 2s right here in the lineup, and this is the Dornbecker 2s. So it's not a fan favorite across most sneakerheads, but I do like the model. I think it looks good. I also have another pair that looks very similar to the Air Jordan 2. Some of you guys might remember this. And how fitting is it that I stored these in this random box? It's kind of like a crazy sign maybe or something, but here's the shoe though. So these look very similar to the Air Jordan 2s as you could see, but this is actually the Nike Air Python, which is a different model similar to the Nike Dunk and the Air Jordan 1. I thought that these were rad when they came back around, and I think I got these from outlets for like 50 or 60 bucks or something like that. Very nice quality, very heavy duty, nice build. And so I just wanted to show you kind of the Air Jordan 2 and the Pythons right here. Anyway, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh, man. It's crazy to think about, and I've said it over and over again in my head and out loud. Like, I can't believe, like, he's gone, Chadwick's gone, Kobe's gone. I mean, I feel like I'm getting old, and mortality is real, and it's just sad, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, hug your loved ones, let them know that you care about them, and be kind to people, because you're only here for a limited amount of time, unfortunately. Anyway, Virgil did a great job in these. I think that they look really cool, and I'm happy that I was able to get a pair before the crazy spike of prices. Any which way, we'll see what ends up happening with his legacy in Nike. I wonder how they're going to handle everything, if they're going to be postponing releases, if they're just going to be releasing them, or, you know, what's going to happen, because it's obviously going to be a hot commodity once those 4s come out, which is unfortunate because I really wanted those 4s from the very first images of them like last year. But of course, they're going to be a really, really expensive item to be able to purchase. Appreciate you all for stopping by and watching. Hopefully, guys, if you guys are new to my channel, you guys enjoy sneaker content, please consider subscribing. And if you guys want to check out my website, Collective Kicks, you can see all the sneaker deals that I post for you guys. Basically, just a hand-curated list of sneakers that I like every single week. So have a good one, and hopefully we'll see you back for some more vids. All right? Peace, guys.